wonder if this camera would actually see it. Oh, cool, it does. Ah, that's neat. I like that. Just again. Oh, that is so cool. Not sure if you're supposed to do that or not, but that's pretty cool. Man, it has been ages since I've worn this hat in a video and not had glasses on. Wow, it's a blast from the past, isn't it? I don't know. I don't think I wore this hat often in these videos. Back when this channel was in full swing in 2013 and 2014. But I don't know. I'm trying to bring it up and it's not really coming up. It's just taking forever. Is that a surprise? No, not really. I'm going to try and take a look. If it'll let me. Yeah, I have a sun hat in here somewhere that I wore often. Okay, yeah, no, I've got it in a lot of videos. Alright. Yeah, it's in a lot of videos. In 2011, 2012, 2013, I wore this hat in practically every video where I showed up on the camera because my hair is terrible. But I've decided now since that it's not really worth it, and this hat has mostly just sat around doing nothing and getting crushed underneath random piles of garbage. I don't even know where the sun hat went. I think it's still up here. I know I still have it, but I don't know where I put it. It had to be sitting somewhere, but whatever. Anyways, doesn't matter. I wanted to point something out. Look at how out of place that red and blue camera bag looks up there with all those camera bags. All those other camera bags are gray and black and green, dark green. So all dark colors and boring and drab. And then there's that bright red one. That's really amusing. This is actually the third time I have tried to upload this video. Or make this video. I've done 2 before this, and I haven't liked the way they come out, and I just haven't uploaded them. So, that's about par for the course. I make probably about 6 or 7 times the number of videos I actually upload to this channel. And they all suck, so I just never upload them. I think this is the first time well, maybe not the first, but it's one of the very few times where I've made one of these videos and it's been light outside. Usually when I make them, it's dark out and I have to have the lights on and all that happy, wonderful stuff. Now, where'd my glasses actually even go? They were over here. Yeah, that's common. I frequently misplace them. Well, I don't think I misplace them. I think people just take them. Because that seems to be what happens a lot around here, is people just help themselves. Oh, they're right there in front of my face. Wow, these need to be clean. Holy crap. That's bad. Let's see if I can find that. Probably not. I need to take these dishes downstairs. Holy crap. They're like everywhere. There it is. These things are highly useful. But, the floor is an increasingly large disaster area. I keep comparing it to a bombed Walmart, and that's about what it is. It's about what it looks like, anyways. It looks like a bomb. Somebody took an aerial bomb and threw it at a Walmart, and it exploded. Made a mess. But it's slowly getting taken care of. I've got the area, well, half of the area in front of the studio cleared up now. I've got to do this wiring mess that's down here. I've got to rewire this entire thing. This is just a freaking disaster. It's like power supplies and cables tangled up everywhere. And that cannot be allowed to remain like that. So, have to do something about it. What else should I talk about? Camera-wise, I got more cameras. I'm sure people have seen them all already, but even though I haven't uploaded videos about all of them, or really any of them. I haven't even finished the video about that one camera that's sitting over there. And I'll pick up in a second once I'm done with this. But I bought a mini DV camera for $6. You'll never find a deal like that ever again. I seriously think that they thought that it was a still camera, and that's why it was priced so low and it was in the box of still cameras. No power supply, but I don't really care because I can use existing power supplies. Not really appropriate for it, but it will work. And you cannot buy power supplies for that camera online anymore, so I'm basically screwed when it comes down to that. I'll have to find another one, probably, or at least a similar model that's got the same power supply. Won't be as cheap as that, but you know what? You can never have too many cameras anyways, so. I think there might be something wrong with it, actually. I think the mechanism might be going bad, because every once in a while it'll freak out about the tape, even though I've got a brand new tape. At first, I thought it was the tape. I don't know where I put it. And it came with a TDK mini DV tape that's junk. Once it gets to a certain point, you can't rewind it anymore. But it did that again with the new tape. It's only done it once, though. And I'm assuming that's because it was only partially loaded or something. Something went wrong and it freaked out. No tape eating, though, so that's good. At least not yet. But that doesn't really absolve it of potentially having a problem with the tape mechanism. I'm going to need to get a FireWire cable for it because I don't have one. So the video that I shot with it so far and the next one that I shot with it are going to be done analog into the computer because I can actually use the it's got an analog connection on the front of it. Here it is. So I'm not actually lying. That was the price that I paid for it. Alright, well here's part 2, I guess. Apparently I ran out of space on this camera, this phone, and I had to offload a whole bunch of stuff, so hopefully I can combine this on YouTube, because if I can't still do that, then you probably won't end up seeing this video either. I was complaining about all of that. I don't know where I was when I was talking about this camera. I think I had just, talked about the video output on the front. I don't know if you heard about how excellent of a condition it was in, and that it even had an SD card. It's got the original SD card, which got some photos on it. I don't know if you heard about what I was talking about with the tape mechanism and how it screwed up at one point with a brand new tape in it. My thoughts with regards to that, but basically, I don't think it's a big deal. I did find the original tape, though, that I was mentioning with that. This is the tape that it came with. And it's junk. After you try to rewind it past a certain point, the tape mech gives up. So I'm thinking that it's stuck, because I can't wind it by hand either, and I know that I can actually spin these. So that's a problem. I think that tape is junk, so I might just toss it. I don't know. It's probably got some footage on it, because it looks like some of it's been used. So I would really love to rewind this, but I can't. So, oh well. I'm going to have to find a rewinding machine and see if I can get that to do it. What else? Oh, I was going to talk about other cameras. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with this thing. This one right here. This is the Video 8 unit that's got bad capacitors. I've managed to scratch off some of that disgusting plastic rubber junk, but it's made an improvement, but it's not perfect. I'm going to have to clean it off a little bit better, but I don't know if I care that much. But it's got bad caps. I don't know if I'm going to exchange it with a tag swap or what. I'm probably going to just keep it until it dies. Keep using it. Because it does still at least record. Kind of. Which is more than I can say for this one. This is the TR-36. Excellent condition. I don't know what happened to it, but somebody screwed it up. They would have had to have screwed it up. Because it's in excellent condition. It would have basically never been used. So it's really unfortunate that this one does not record to tape. Although it does actually record to tape. I got it to record about 2 minutes before it freaked out again. So I'm thinking that there's probably a spill sensor inside it that's just not up to snuff. But I'm probably just going to relegate it to a studio camera. It might even go up there and replace the Samsung that's up there. Then of course I got the Sanyo, which has got bad capacitors as well. But the Sanyo and the Sony both record, so I might just keep them around. And then, inevitably, when I buy another camera and then it's dead, I'll just tag swap it, if I can. I'll tag swap it and return it. Because usually cameras are exchangeable, so. I say usually, sometimes stores decide to put them out in the electronics section and tag them as OLI, and they're not exchangeable at that point. So, or if they are, it's for 2 days, and that's not really worth anything, so. Relaxing on Sunday, or well, sort of relaxing on a Sunday anyways. unplug that so I can move around again. Other cameras that I've got. I mean, you know about the A206 sitting right there. There was one other one I think that I had bought at some point, and I don't remember. No, I guess not. I think I've already talked about all of them. I've sort of toned down the buying of cameras because there just really haven't been that many that I've been interested in. It's mostly been, Sony Handycams that are dead, or like Video 8 Sony Handycams that are dead, or it's been VHS-C units that I just frankly have no interest in because they're way too expensive. And thrift stores now have, at least the ones that I go to, they've apparently recently implemented a stricter no tag policy where they don't actually accept things that are no tag. The cashier's got to take the thing back and get a price put on it, sort of like how Salvation Army does things. It's got to have a tag on it, otherwise they can't sell it. Fortunately, most cashiers are good about that, but inevitably there'll be one or two that'll say, no, I can't sell you that, and they'll just put it back. And that's the way that they're supposed to be doing it. They've just been getting stricter about it, which I think is going to put a massive dent in the ability to negotiate prices, which pisses me off, but it is what it is. I think that's really going to make me lose quite a significant amount of interest in going to thrift stores, though, so we'll see how that works out. Because it's never nice knowing that you can't buy something because it's too expensive in your mind, and you can't afford it, and they won't lower the price on it because they're assholes. Every once in a while, you'll come across one. I've had a video on this channel about one that I know. In fact, she was the reason that I left that store as an employee, so that's just one thing. My nose is starting to irritate the bejesus out of me. I don't know why that is. It's always something when I'm recording a video, and I'd imagine that this thing's going to stop recording at some point because it stopped around the 6-minute mark, so I should probably keep this shorter. But, I don't know if I mentioned anything about the floor. That's what it looks like right now, over there anyways. But then you get over here and it's at least mostly clean. I want to get everything to look at least like this. Because that's probably the best part of this entire place. I'd love to get it to look like that because I can walk there. That's basically it. I mean, the trash can's in the way. That can move. This clock radio's in the way. It's actually going to get returned because it's garbage. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's not bad, but it's got a bad display and I can't get the alarm to work, so that's pretty much useless. And the radio's nothing to write home about either, so probably just take the tag off of the Sears and put it on that and then exchange it because I don't want it. I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but I'm sure there'll be something. Hope I can get the tag off the Sears. I don't really know. I tend to shy away from taking tags off of clock radios and putting them on other ones because they're hard to get off of clock radios. The tags stick to the damn things, and I don't quite know why that is. Just that it is. Okay, well, I think this is all the way up at 13 minutes combined. So, there's not really much else that I can think of to say here. Bird! Other than keep on trucking, folks. There'll be hopefully more videos coming to this channel. I won't trash nearly as many of them that I do, but I say that every time, and then I end up trashing 6 videos in a row before I upload one, so we'll see how that ends up working out. So, yeah, there you go. That's it for this video. Hopefully I can combine it and all of that, because I do not want to have to edit this in my video editor. Although there was one thing I was going to mention that I forgot about until now, but it's that apparently people have been stealing my videos again. I don't know why they do this, but they've been taking them and uploading them and not monetizing them, which is good, but uploading them and not providing any attribution as to who actually uploaded them, even though the watermark is right there. I guess they think that's attribution, but it's not. I don't appreciate people stealing my videos and uploading them to YouTube on their own channels, even if that's something that you personally enjoy and feel more people should see. That isn't the way to get more people to see it. The way to do it is to share it, not to download it and then upload it to your own YouTube channel, because it's not your content, so get off my lawn. But the thing I appreciate even less is when people do that and they monetize the content. Like, I'm not getting that money, you're getting that money. And I've never had to submit a DMCA takedown notice. I hope I never have to, because I hate that. And I've been on the receiving end of one of those, and they're terrible. I don't want to hurt anybody's channel by just simply because they made a bad decision and uploaded a couple of my videos. So I always ask them, hey, can you remove this or at least provide attribution that I uploaded it and provide a link to the original video? But some of them don't do that, and then I have to get YouTube involved. Although I haven't had to do that yet, so that's good. People are usually pretty good about that. Most of the time they delete the video. Other times they try to put up a fight, and then I get them to delete the video because I threaten a DMCA takedown. But I've never had to submit one, so that's good. What else was I going to talk about with regards to that? But I may have to start adding watermarks to these videos, because I've noticed some of them appearing elsewhere, too. There was somebody who was apparently interested in my voice, who took them and uploaded them and put in weird descriptions about them, so that was kind of odd. But that's okay. I'll just get those removed. I did get those removed. I asked them to remove them, and they removed them, so. Okay. There's that. That's all I have to say to you people. I'm surprised this didn't cut out, but then again, it's probably got a little bit more space on it now that I removed some of the videos off of it. So, that's all.